The courts dismissed the Mail on Sunday owner's Associated Newspapers appeal on Thursday, against a ruling that it had breached Ms Markle's privacy by printing parts of a personal letter that she had written to her estranged father. The Court of Appeal ruled that the contents of Ms Markle's letter were personal, private and not matters of legitimate public interest. The ruling spares the Duchess from having to appear at a trial in which she and her father Thomas Markle would have had to have given evidence. In a statement following the decision, Ms Markle said, "This is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what's right. While this win is precedent-setting, what matters most is that we are now collectively brave enough to reshape a tabloid industry that conditions people to be cruel, and profits from the lies and pain that they create." Fans believe that the Duchess has hidden a secret message within the statement. The last line of Meghan's statement reads, "These harmful practices don't happen once in a blue moon, they are a daily fail that divides us, and we all deserve better." Some fans believe that the use of the words daily and fail next to each other was a conscious decision made by Meghan to make a subtle dig at the Mail. Daily Fail is a nickname critics often use for the paper. Anna took to Twitter to say, "Did you notice what Meghan wrote? Might just be a coincidence, but ITMD like to think it TMS a subtle jab. Sussex Squad Meghan Markle wins daily fail." Simone Ryan also tweeted, "This is what the Sussex Squad call the Daily Mail. Daily fail, interesting that." Meghan wrote the letter to her father in 2018, after a collapse in their relationship in the run-up to her wedding to Prince Harry. Lawyers for the Mail argued that Ms Markle sent the letter knowing it would be published, something which she denies. They suggested that Meghan wanted the letter to become public to respond to anonymous comments made by her friends in US People's magazine. At the Court of Appeal last month, during 3 days of hearings, the Mail on Sunday's lawyers produced a statement from Meghan's former chief communications manager, Jason Knauf, who claimed that Meghan wrote the letter with the understanding that it could be leaked. However, the Court of Appeal rejected these arguments. Queen warned Prince Andrew affair not going to go away quickly. Soldier in hospital after shooting at royal summer home. In their ruling, the 3 senior judges said, "It is hard to see what evidence could be adduced at trial that would alter or bear upon the issue." The judge had been in as good a position as any trial judge to look at the article in People magazine, the letter and the Mail on Sunday articles to decide if publication of the contents of the letter was appropriate to rebut the allegations against Mr Markle. The judge had correctly decided that, whilst it might have been proportionate to publish a very small part of the letter for that purpose, it was not necessary to publish half the contents of the letter. The Mail on Sunday will now have to publish a front-page apology to Ms Markle and pay her legal bills. The paper has yet to respond to the ruling. Royal fans may be greeted with a long-awaited picture of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's daughter Lilibet, as the festive season approaches. Each year since their son Archie's birth, the royal couple have included an image of him on their Christmas card. This will be baby Lilibet's first Christmas, after she was born on June 4, 2021, leaving royal fans hoping for a glimpse of the young royal. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have taken a unique approach to the press, shielding their 2 children from the spotlight almost entirely. Previously, the public has got to glimpse royal babies just hours after they reborn, with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge appearing with all 3 of their children on the Lindo wing steps. But unlike other members of the royal family and their children, the Sussexes are yet to release any photographs of baby Lilibet or release any updates on their firstborn, Archie. Royal author Christopher Anderson said, "As the littlest Sussexes get older, they face the inevitable hounding by an intrusive paparazzi photographers jumping out from behind bushes and parked cars and all that." Speaking to the Daily Beast, he added, "I'm sure Harry especially wants to shield them from that trauma as long as humanly possible so that his children can have something akin to the proverbial normal trademark childhood." She asked Ms DeGeneres if she could recommend anything to relieve Lilibet's pain, to which the host joked that she should give the baby tequila. The pair announced they would be stepping back from royal duties in March 2020, after moving to California in January. As a result, baby Lilibet is yet to meet her namesake the Queen. She was born in California, and COVID-19 restrictions have made it difficult for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to bring her back to the UK. Since their move to the US, Prince Harry has only returned to UK soil on 2 occasions, and neither times with his wife and children in tow. The Duke of Sussex returned to Britain in April to attend the funeral of Prince Philip, who died aged 99. He also returned in July to unveil a statue of his late mother, Princess Diana. There has been speculation over whether the couple will return to have Lilibet christened in the UK, which only increased after Prince Charles and Camilla reportedly decided to bring holy water back from the River Jordan for baptisms. However, this possibility seems to be becoming increasingly unlikely with the threat of COVID-19 restrictions increasing. Second episode of The Princes and the Press trademark aired on BBC Two last night. The controversial documentary sees BBC media editor Amol Rajan analyse the past 3 years in the royal family, and explore the circumstances surrounding Harry and Meghan Markle TMS decision to quit the firm. The programme covers topics including the birth of the Sussex's trademark son Archie Harrison, and the royal tours of respective royal couples Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Harry and Meghan. According to members of the media who followed the Sussexes on their final royal tour, Harry appeared to have had enough of royal life. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex took their then 4-month-old baby son to South Africa in September 2019 on his first overseas trip, while Harry later travelled solo to Angola, Malawi, and Botswana. While on the trip, the couple filmed a documentary with ITV TMS Tom Bradby in which they spoke about their struggles as royals. Speaking on The Princes and the Press trademark, Sky News trademark royal correspondent Rhiannon Mills said that Prince Harry acted differently on his final tour as a senior royal. Ms Mills said, "I certainly didn't have any idea what exactly Prince Harry was saying to Tom Bradby, but how he was generally on that trip. He wasn't like the Prince Harry that we known before. He didn't really engage, he didn't come and talk to us in the ways that he would have done." In ITV's Harry and Meghan, an African Journey trademark, the Duchess admitted she had struggled to cope through her pregnancy and the early stages of motherhood amid the pressure of media interest in her life. She said that the glare of the incessant press coverage from sections of the media had made her feel very vulnerable. Evening Standard royal editor Mr Jobson recalled the Duke of Sussex being furious at the media while in South Africa. He claimed that, during one particular engagement, Harry didn't want to interact with the press, and it was at that point clear that he had had enough of royal life. Mr Jobson said, "I remember we went to the township in Johannesburg, just on the outskirts of Johannesburg. He had a speech to give there where he was extremely furious at the whole media. He didn't want to look at the cameras, he didn't want to interact. Every word he was saying seemed to have an extra meaning. Look, I think at that stage he had enough." Despite Harry TMS alleged coldness towards the media, Mr Jobson insisted that the press coverage of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in South Africa was wholly positive. He continued, "Every day they were getting positive press, every single day in South Africa. There was no negative press whatsoever. And the way it was handled was pretty American, but it was pretty organized, even though you weren't necessarily interacting with the principals. At the same time they got Tom Bradby from ITN having little conversations around the corners." Just months after the Sussexes returned from their royal tour of South Africa, they infamously quit the firm and later moved to California. Watch The Princes and the Press trademark on BBC iPlayer.